This mask is from Slip Silk. It's like so perfect for this, right? Like animal print. And then the cat ears, I think came in like a PR box, but you could totally get them on Amazon or something. Okay, let's do it. Hey, so today we're gonna be doing a Halloween tutorial that involves wearing a mask. Not like a traditional Halloween mask, but like the, you know, masks. So first I just wanted to say that I did change my setup a little bit, changed my lighting. Constructive criticism is welcome. But anyway, so this is going to be a cat eye look. Cats. It's like my go-to for Halloween because it's like simple. I literally have like a turtleneck on. You can wear all black. It's just like easy. So we're gonna start off with the eyes. I do have the tiniest amount of makeup on because I had a Zoom call this morning, so I'm basically just gonna be building on top of that. So to prime my eyes, I'm gonna use this Hourglass eye primer, the Hourglass Veil eye primer. I want this to be super duper, like, easy, but also glam. I'm taking this underneath my eyes a little bit as well. Okay, so I was on Pinterest, because I do that, and I came across this image right here, and I just thought it was perfect for this, because it is definitely a glam cat eye, and the focus is the eyes 100%. So we're gonna do that, and I feel like it's kind of like minimal products. Obviously there's jewels involved, which is fun, but you don't have to do that if you don't want to. So what I'm gonna do is start off with the nudestix Magnetic Matte Eye Color. This is in the shade Army, I think. It's like almost like a contour shade. And I'm gonna start off by just kind of lining my eye. I just wanna sketch a little bit the shape that I want. So I want like that kind of a shape to begin with. All right, now that I have that shape, I'm going to kind of extend it a little, like just with these little motions, like just kind of like dabbing motions, because we are going to blend it out to like basically the end of my eyebrow. And then I'm going to bring it back like that, out to the end of my eyebrow, and then like this, but just like halfway in. And then I'm going to drag that all along my lower lash line. And you can take this down as far as you want if you're like me and you have, you know, sunken under eyes. Then you can take it down a little bit further to kind of like push that area back. Smoke it out as much as you want, basically. But we are going to be going in with black. So you want to go in with enough of this so that you don't just like cover it up completely with the black. Super cute. Should we just leave it like this? Now, using this little brush from BH, this is the number 8 brush, I'm just going to blend that. So I'm gonna start with the lower lash line and just kind of like going back and forth. You don't have to be super precise right now, especially since we don't have any other makeup on. I'm gonna blend this. So basically just going over it with the brush. And I'm not being super like worried about precision right now because I am going to be going in with a black. So we're basically just like building up layers. All right, now using the Makeup Forever Aqua Resist Smoky Eyeshadow. This is in the shade Carbon. This is black. I'm going to start building that up. So this is a little more waxy than the nudestix. So I'm gonna place it down where I want it and then immediately start blending. But what I like about these products versus like a regular eyeshadow is that they're gonna last. So we're starting off real messy, basically just building up that dimension to the eye. I don't know why, but I kind of prefer these looks really messy. It just like looks more like Rockstar, you know what I mean? All right, I'm gonna take a little bit of that on my lower lash line. And then same deal, just blending it out. And then for a little bit more precision, I'm going to go in with the Aqua Resist color pencil in Graphite. This is also by Makeup Forever. It's just like a smaller eyeliner. And I'm going to just kind of go over that and build up, bringing it closer to the lash line. I'm also going to go in with a smaller like pencil brush so that I can blend that. And then if you feel like going straight in with the pencil isn't allowing you to blend well enough, you can pick it up with the brush and just kind of sketch it. You know, kind of dot or deepen up any areas that you want to be more black. All right, I'm gonna take that in my waterline and drag a little bit like onto my lower lash line just to connect it all. And then going in again with that smaller brush and blending. And I'm gonna bring this right into the inner corner, but down a little bit rather than up. All right, now I want to set those products with a little bit of powder. So I'm gonna be using the Ofra, if I can open it, the Ofra Pro palette. So it's just got like a bunch of really great neutrals in it. I'm gonna be using this shade and this shade. So I'm gonna start off with the like dark brown or whatever you wanna call that. It's like a cool toned brown. And I'm basically just going to go over all of that, which is gonna help kind of just set those products and soften them a little bit. This brush is a little bit big for the top, so we'll do this part first. This is just gonna make this like more long lasting. And it's also going to help kind of just soften, so it'll look a little less grungy, but like feel free to rock the grunge, you know what I mean? Using that little brush, this guy, I'm gonna do that with the top. And then using that little brush, I'm gonna pick up the black, bring it a little closer to the lash line. So we're basically just building up products and layers to create depth. And then same thing on the lower lash line, starting off with the darker smoky brown, a little lower. Now you can do this whole look with just eyeshadows, but not only do the pencils help kind of like sketch out where you're putting the products, it also just helps it last longer. So, you know, depending on what your Halloween plans are. And then that black shadow. But I realize this seems like kind of a lot of products, so. Now, for the lid, I want it to be super glittery because I am going to be going in with some like sparkly rhinestones. So I'm going to use, this is the Mothership, which palette is this? Mothership 5 from Pat McGrath. So I'm going to use this iridescent like white gold basically, and just pop this like recklessly, just reckless all over into the inner corner. And kind of just fill in that gap. And I don't care if it goes like over the line or what. That's pretty fucking bomb, huh? Okay, I'm gonna curl my lashes and then apply a few coats of mascara. You can use pretty much anything. I'm gonna be wearing falsies. All right, for lashes, I'm gonna be using these ones from Flutter. They are 823. Obviously anything that has a flare is going to be perfect, but since we can only show our eyes, I want my eyes to be dramatic. And then I'm actually not going to trim them. I mean, I cut off like the little ends, but they are really long. So what I'm gonna do is when I apply them, I'm going to bring them in just a teeny bit on the inner corner, and then I'm gonna lift up this part so that it's lining up with my liner rather than the bottom of my lash line, which is just going to create like, it's gonna be really dramatic. I look crazy with my like not face makeup done. Okay, since my eyes are like so dramatic, since I'm waiting for my lashes to get tacky, my lash glue to get tacky, I'm just going to like amp up these brows a little bit with the Glossier brow pen in brown. So placing it down in the center, I'm gonna bring that inner corner in first. And then picking up that outer corner, I'm gonna lift it up and line it up with my eyeliner. It's gonna feel weird, but once it's set, you can squeeze it to your natural lashes. Just make sure not to like drag it down again. So much more intense. All right, now I have these little like jewels from Get Stoned. These are by Meg's I think it's Cahill. I'm not sure how you say her last name, but she has her own brand, and they're these little gemstones. They don't come pre-sticky, so you should use a lash glue, and the best way to use them is to use something that has like a little brush, and then basically just like pop the glue down in the area that you want it, give it maybe like a second, and then pop the jewel on. She also has these, she sells these little like applicators, so on the one end it has this little like pokey needle to like press it onto the skin, I believe, or like move it around or whatever. And then on the other, there's the wax end that helps you pick up the little jewel. This one is in collaboration with BH Cosmetics for, I believe, their Halloween collection. She also launched some like stones specifically for that collection, which is cool. So I don't know exactly what style these jewels are. I bought these ones on my own. But these are a little bit more like golden iridescent, and these have a little more like purpley, there's some orange. So that's kind of our vibe, I guess. All right, so I'm just going to apply them basically like lining this thingy. What do you want to call that? The shimmer. And then eventually meeting up with that cat eye line that we created. So I think I want the biggest one. I think from the photo, the chick had like the biggest one on the inner part. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna line it up with like underneath my eyebrow. Yeah. Cute. It's gonna be like a cat eye alien thing. All right, now let's go into the little guys. I'm just gonna put like 3, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. These got higher, but it's fine. I'm not worried about it. Nothing can ever be even. Actually, no, I'm gonna do one more of the little guys right here. Actually, fuck it. I'm gonna do 2 more on each side. Cause I'm just crazy. I'm crazy. It's fucking Halloween, right? Oh, why is it stuck to my eyelash? How did that happen? Okay, that got a little messed up, but so that's fun. Bless you. I really like that. All right, now for the rest of the face, this is all going to depend. If you're going to be removing your mask, then it's going to be different than if you're just wearing your mask. If you're just wearing your mask, then basically just like conceal the small areas, do like the upper part of your face, you know? But if you're going to be removing your mask, then you still kind of want to do like the least, because no matter what you do, the more makeup you put on, the more there is to like be removed. So we're going to try to make it as natural as possible while maintaining the glam. So the first thing that I'm going to do is conceal my under eyes. I'm going to be using the Kevyn Aucoin concealer in SX03, and I'm going to be using a brush to apply this. First, I'm just going to dust away all these little fallout little pieces. And I'm just going to pick up a tiny bit of that on this flexible flat brush by Elena Badgerow. And I'm going to start just concealing this area. Basically just going to like lay it down where I want it. So I want to focus here, basically the center of my face, especially where I get redness. And then using the Rare Beauty concealer brush, I'm going to blend that out. And the reason that I'm using a brush rather than a sponge is because I just want a more, this is going to sound crazy, I want a more natural finish because I'm not wearing foundation. I'm basically just like, obviously I'm a dark circle girl, so I have to like conceal the darkness, but I want this look for like the rest of the face to be as natural as possible. So I want to be able to go in and just kind of like conceal what I need to and then buff. And I'm gonna pretty much leave my nose alone. Because let's face it, like the mask goes up and over your nose and that always gets messed up. I've had really dry skin recently and I don't know what the problem is, but I've got like all this like patchiness happening. Now, if I was gonna be wearing a mask I'm probably not even doing anything for Halloween, so like that's why I'm speaking very hypothetically. But if I was gonna be doing this look and like wearing a mask basically all night, I would probably just conceal like right underneath my eyes, set it, and then like not even worry about the rest of my face. Taking whatever's left over on my brush, just kind of like around my face. All right, I'm gonna do the lightest contour with my, where is it? So I'm just going to do, this is my light medium KKW Beauty contour stick, and I'm just going to do a little bit right there and right there. I'm not gonna do my jawline. And then I guess I'm not gonna touch my nose. Yeah, because it's gonna get fucked up anyway. Ignore that gigantic blemish. Now, obviously, if you want to put foundation on the outer perimeter of your face, you can, but I would avoid the center of your face as much as possible. I would just spot conceal and make sure that you're using like just very light hand overall. All right, I'm gonna go in and set underneath my eyes with my LC Cosmetics light medium translucent powder. Oh, this is a brand new one. Oh, that's exciting. And I'm gonna focus it like where I really need the coverage to stay. So directly underneath my eyes. And then just kind of like fade it out around my nose, because let's face it, all that shit, you know what I mean? I'm oily, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of this. And then around my like mouth. This area of my face just gets oily. And then again, if you're just gonna be like only wearing a mask, like who cares? It doesn't matter. You're just gonna be covered up. I am going to apply a little bit of blush like up on my cheekbones. So I'm going to use, oh, you know what? I'm actually gonna try this guy from Charlotte Tilbury because I just got it and it looks really pretty. So this is the Cheek to Cheek in Walk of No Shame. Okay, that's quite a statement, Mrs. Tilbury. I guess I'll use this guy. So this is a BH collab. I don't know, it's just an angled brush, but it's a collaboration with, whoa, Nazanin, Kavari. Am I saying that right? Am I missing a letter? I can't really see it, it's very small. Anyway, I don't know her, but I'm gonna check her out now. So I'm gonna pick up this. It's basically got like a highlighter in the center and then blush. I'm literally just gonna mix all of it. It's such a like pretty fall color. I think you'll be seeing this in another tutorial probably soon. But anyway, I'm just going to sort of build this up on my cheekbones, since that's basically all you're gonna see. This might be slightly dark for my skin, but it's kind of glam. All right, and then I'm going to, I'm gonna highlight. So I just got this duo. I don't know why I didn't use the bronzer. This is from House Labs, but it's like they came out with brush and bronzer highlighter duos. So I'm gonna use this one, which is called Heat. Oh, I think they're all called Heat Spell. Maybe they're not. I don't know. This is Heat Spell. And I'm gonna use the highlighter, Dawn, which is just pretty, kind of like a champagne color. So I'm gonna focus this on the very tops of my cheekbones. I really hope this is nice, since that's basically all you're gonna see when I'm wearing a mask. It's pretty golden, actually. This might be a little bit dark for me. It's a little dark for me, but that's fine. It's Halloween, so like we're supposed to be glamming, you know? And then I'm gonna take that, since I don't have any bronzer or anything, I'm just gonna take that right above my eyebrows. It'll actually probably add a little bit of warmth and glow to the skin, which it totally is. Yeah, that's pretty dark. That's darker than I thought I was gonna be down. All right, well, we're glowing, it's fine. All right, and then for lips, I would probably just line them and apply lip balm. So I guess that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, getting annoyed, can't find my Low and Crime lip liner. I'm gonna use blush by LC Cosmetics because it's been a fave recently. So I'm gonna do like just very light lining, since, you know, the skin is kind of light. This is something that's gonna get messed up when you put a mask on. So I would just kind of blend it around the edges. I love softening lip liner like this, because it makes your lips look bigger and like it gives them a little bit of color, but it's like undone, you know? So then I would just apply a little bit of lip balm. I'm gonna use Aquaphor because my lips have been so dry. All right, guys, this is the finished look. I hope that you enjoyed. If you do recreate this for Halloween, please tag me in any photos that you take. I love to see your recreations. Super simple, super glam. Obviously this eye look, I mean, you can pretty much wear it anytime you want. Tone it down for like real life, but for Halloween, I think it makes a great cat eye, you know? All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. Cute. It's so cute. Obviously you can wear like a black mask. Oh my god, and then if you get like one of those disposable black masks, you could get like white or make a little nose and then, you know, cute.